Happy Columbus Day, PAMP fans. Today I'm going to talk about the Columbus rounds PAMP made in 1992. Now, most of these are very hard to come by. One of them actually had a small batch, about 400 or 500 actually, were sold on AppMex a few years ago in mint seal, too, by the way. And other than that small batch that was found and sold a few years ago, most of these are very hard to find and seldom seen, although you will see them occasionally. So I'm sure there's a good chance you saw at least a couple of these here and there. I like to present definitive information where you're basically going to find like an encyclopedia source of PAMP. And today, unfortunately, I can't do that because I'm missing a few, but I'm not going to let that stop me from sharing what I have today. So this is the 500th anniversary of Columbus, this round here. It was made, as you can see on the date there, 1992. On the left is the half-ounce version. On the right is the 1-ounce version. This design was also made in 5 ounces. And I also have seen some of these designs for the Columbus made in 12 ounces. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those yet. Perhaps I never will, but I did see one. I know someone that had one for sale and it just didn't work out for me. So this is the first one with Columbus. Here is how the other side of this one looks like. It has words in Italian. On the left is the PAMP logo. On the right, a little box that says 999. That's like a map of Columbus's world. Here's the same design on the 5-ounce. There's something really nice about a 5-ounce round. It's got a lot of weight to it. It's hefty. Details and design are easy to see. So it's easy to appreciate all the fine details on this one. Here's the other side of the 5-ounce. And this is another design celebrating Columbus. So the smaller is the half-ounce, the larger is the 1-ounce. Now the PAMP logo on the smaller one is on the left. On the larger one here, it's on the right. For whatever reason, that's the way they did it for this one. And this is Christopher Columbus. So this is the second one I'm showing you, dedicated to Christopher Columbus. And I'm fortunate enough to have the same design in the 5-ounce version. That dragon being slayed on this design definitely is pretty sharp. On the large coin, the details look good, that's for sure. And I have one more to show you related to Christopher Columbus. Unfortunately, I don't have the half-ounce version of this one. So as you see here, it's a boat. Designs are very similar. I'm sure if you look carefully, you might see some fine details slightly different, such as on the waves, the sail there. So besides the half-ounce, 1-ounce, 5-ounce, and 12 ounces in silver, I know these were also made in gold. I have seen photos of those. I just have never seen one in person. And as an added bonus, I will also talk about some Italian rounds. So there are only those 3 Columbus rounds that I'm aware of. And this is one that is one of my favorites just because it has so much details along the outer part of it, all those buildings. It's got a lot to look at. So it's one of my favorites. I only have this in 1 ounce and 5 ounces. So I appreciate you sticking around, see the Columbus rounds, and this is the bonus to see some Italian rounds. So the one on the left, details of where the PAMP logo and the 999 are in different places, but other than that, it's remarkably similar. And this is another one of my favorite designs. So this is Cecilia, and the logos are coat of arms, and the figure in the center, which is the symbol of Sicily. It's very captivating, so I do think this is one of my favorites as well. I don't have this in the smaller size though. And on the other side, it's a map of Sicily. It actually has a lot of fine details. It points out different cities, and it's very captivating. So again, it's one of my favorites. And the final Italian round I'm going to show today, this is Lombardia. So smaller one's a ½ ounce, larger is 1 ounce. I love all the symbols and coats of arms. This one's also a map. And we see here, it's ½ ounce and 1 ounce. That's it for the Italian rounds I'm going to show today. Thanks for joining me to see the Columbus rounds and the Italian rounds today.